Let's look at problem number 3, which comes from page 5 of the textbook. Here you have a second order differential equation, partial second derivatives involving u of x and partial derivative of u with respect to y squared equals 0. First part of the problem asks us to classify the equation as a ordinary differential equation or as a partial differential equation. There are several ways you could do that. The first thing to look at is that since the equation involves these partial symbols here, that's an indication that this is a partial differential equation. Alternatively, if you notice that the derivatives are taken with respect to both x and y, then you could conclude that this equation could not be an ordinary differential equation. And since it can't be an ordinary differential equation, the only other option is that it's a partial differential equation. So the part B of this question asks you to give the order. And by order, it means identify the highest order derivatives that are present in this equation. So to do that simply by looking at the derivatives that you see here you have a second order derivative in x, here you have a second order derivative in y. Therefore, the order of this equation is going to be 2. Part C of this question wants you to identify what are the independent and dependent variables. Since the derivatives are taken with respect to x and y here, right off the bat you're going to know that x and y are going to be your independent variables. And so that means that u is a function of x and y, so u is going to be the dependent variable for this particular problem. Lastly, this question asks, if you have an ordinary differential equation, wants you to determine whether or not it's linear or nonlinear. Well, in this particular case, up in the first part of this question, we determined that we have a partial differential equation, so this part is actually not applicable since we have a partial differential equation. So this is just one quick example. Again, this is number 3, page 5 from the text. Hope this helps.